Mazza's restaurant in Mount Vernon offers Italian classics perfected for generations. Featuring house specialties enjoyed since the family opened its doors in 1939. Headlined by the famous Mazza salad, along with all new flavors and convenient features, like our Neapolitan-style pizzas and easy online ordering for both pickup and delivery. Visit Mazzas.com for weekly specials and make Mazza's your choice for a dining experience over 70 years in the making.
Bryce Coder with UH Report, and we are joining you live from East Knox High School here in the Dog Pound, where Newark Catholic is taking on East Knox. East Knox looking to avenge their one of only 4 losses this season, get this one back, and boy does it matter here in the state tournament. Now let's take a look at our team spotlight for Newark Catholic. This season, of course, they handed that loss to East Knox on 3/27 way in the early part of the season, 2-0. And something that I talk about quite often is that early part of the season for Ohio baseball, you really are trying to salvage as much as you can out of the season. There's so many different dependents and variables that can play into it. So we'll see how, in great weather, how things are going to turn out for them. And Newark Catholic on a 6-game winning streak, so not familiar with losses for a while. It's been almost a month since they suffered their last loss. Let's take a look at our player spotlight. Whole bunch of guys we can mention here, but Kane Steffi, the shortstop and pitcher, only a sophomore, but with a 1.46 ERA, 0.86 whip, and 96 exit velo when he's at the plate. One of the top Ohio underclassmen prospects. Let's take a look at our keys to victory for the Green Wave, and they're going to execute what worked. They've had a pretty decent season so far, and they're going to need an exceptional hitting performance if they're going to get this one over on the likes of Bryar Householder, some of the other guys down in this bullpen. So many guys can step up on this team, but of course the story, Bryar Householder, not a single earned run this season. They're going to need a great hitting performance, but if they execute what they did in their first game against East Knox, they can be just as successful. Now let's take a look at our home team spotlight for the East Knox Bulldogs. 19-4 on the season, 10-2 in the conference, enough for them to win the KMAC outright. A 338 team batting average and 412 on-base percentage as a team. They're really stacking up against some of the best. Now let's take a look at our player spotlight. Mentioned him a few times already, but Bryar Householder, that pitcher is 0 ERA. 70 strikeouts and a 486 batting average to his record. The keys to victory for the Bulldogs. They're going to have to utilize home advantage here. This crowd, and especially Knox County fans, can get so into it, so passionate that they can really turn the tide of a ball game. We'll see if they're able to do that tonight, and they can't get frustrated just like the other night. They were playing a team that was a bit more of a challenge than they were typically used to. They've got to keep a cool head throughout this entire contest to ensure that they're successful. That was your Killbuck Savings Bank Company pregame show. Stick with us for the 5th inning stretch as well as the postgame show. Sponsored by Killbuck Savings Bank. As we get set to begin, we'll take a quick break. Get back to you.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, The Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, and we are joining you live here at East Knox High School, where Bryar Householder is taking the mound, bringing you first pitch action here. So far, both of these squads able to rack up some pretty good seasons, plus 500 for the Green Wave, and of course 19-4 for the East Knox Bulldogs, as the first pitch 2. Troy Johnson has called a ball. Now we're all even at 1 after the fastball. Such a quick pitcher, Householder, but right on a line and into the gap. So the first hitter gets the first hit of the ball game. Thought about sending him to second, but they'll just hold him up there at first. Already 1 on. So we are underway. Troy Johnston with the leadoff base hit. Brings up Kane Steffi, the shortstop in our player spotlight tonight. First pitch to Steffi is in there for a strike. Out of the stretch, Householder checks the runner. Just able to get a piece of this one. 0-2. Householder obviously having that power to be able to just power it by a guy. Bryar earns himself the first strikeout of this young evening. Brings up Miller Hitcherson, the center fielder. A generous lead over there at first, but staying put for the time being. Hit high towards the right field side. First baseman charging it, but went about 15 feet out of his reach. Good effort over there, though. Always love to see chasing the ball down. We have a 1-2 count. Truly, this is the one count that Householder thrives. Runner on the move, throw is outside. The throw down is in time, gets him by a mile. That Householder thrives. Runner on the move, throw is outside. The throw down is in time. And perfect throw all day long. He had him. So after Johnston gets the base hit, he'll surrender to the caught stealing. And we have 2 outs. Hit on the hands, right fielder makes a diving grab for out number 3. Are you kidding me? Already some theatrics here in the first inning. Hit on the hands, right fielder makes a diving clean against the Green Wave. Stay with us.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection, both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the bottom of the first inning here at the Dog Pound in Howard, Ohio. After some early hitting for the Green Wave that led to a caught stealing, Bryar Householder strikeout and fantastic play over and right on the diving grab. We're all squared away at 0. Brayson Davis, first up at the dish, looks at a first pitch strike. And a defensive swing puts him down 0-2. In on the hands again, able to drive it out to center field. Center fielder moves a few steps to his right and makes the grab for out number 1. That brings up Caleb Armstrong. Armstrong, the left fielder, looking to get something going for the Bulldogs. Fastball left high. In there for strike 2, or strike 1. So all squared away at 1 here. Just a little bit inside, almost hit the batter. But instead, Armstrong will have himself hitter's count. See what he can work with. And this time he does hit him. Another look at that on the Killbuck Savings Bank instant replay. And this time he does hit. Good job of staying in there. I don't know if that's something I necessarily would have done, but already we have a man on first. Less than a full inning, already 2 base runners. Lead being taken, small jump, the pitch outside. Bryar Householder, the lefty, at the plate. Checks the runner now into the stretch. Kicks and deals. It was a short step. First few pitches we've seen him out of the stretch. We'll see if he continues to utilize that short stride. High part of the zone, strike 2, and Bryar Householder down 1-2. The look over, paying a lot of mind to that runner. Hit on the ground, third baseman not able to come up with it as it's off his glove and no throw, so we'll have runners on first and second with 1 out. Hit on the ground, third baseman not able to come. So rule it an E5, which brings Caden Wingard up to the plate with a runner in scoring position. It's behind the catcher, easily going to advance. So an overthrow, a talk from the catcher and the pitcher now. I don't know what that was, maybe missed or crossed up or misunderstood the signs, but they were not on the same page. Now runners on second and third, a 1-0 count to Caden Wingard, the 4-hitter. High and outside. Digging in once again. Really needs to earn a strike. And that he does. It's popped up, might even earn himself an out. The catcher makes the grab for out number 2. So light at the end of the tunnel now. Really takes out a lot of scoring opportunities. Really have to find a gap now. Caden Rittenauer. The right-hander striding up to the plate. Thinks about this one, ultimately holds up for a ball. That one in there, good hard fastball. Really just needed to take a breath to get back to work. He had missed a few. But this one's hit deep, right fielder able to make the grab for out number 3. So a full inning played, and we already have 3 base runners. This time we'll strand 2 in scoring position. Stay with us for the top of the second coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the top of the second inning as the Green Wave will get their second opportunity at the dish. A base hit, their first trip to the plate. The first pitch to McAnthony is in for a strike. Really working with that fastball now. The 0-2, just able to stay alive and force another pitch. The fastball, always a reliable pitch for Householder. We'll see if he goes to a breaking pitch, and that he does for strike 3. Mikey Mess, the 5-hitter, now get his shot for the Green Wave. Trying to get a spark going. Close pitch there, ruled a ball. Hit hard towards left field, center fielder moving. And makes the grab, running away from his body in left center field. Hard towards left field, center fielder moving. And somewhat makes the grab, running away. So athletic. Saves his pitcher a hit. Always a great feeling as a pitcher when you know you have superb fielders behind you. On the ground, it takes a bad hop and it's over the shortstop's head. It'll be ruled a hit. However unfortunate it was for the Bulldogs. Now Cooper Labus, the pitcher, has a chance to move over his runner with 2 outs. And a great breaking pitch that curves right into the zone. Does have to be careful to keep those just a bit more down, as those are the pitches that curveball hitters love. Center fielder, more action his way, and an easy grab for out number 3, an inning and a half of baseball played. No runs yet, but a whole lot of action on both sides of the ball. Catch us in the bottom of the second.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Josh Keith will get his first trip to the dish, the first baseman. Last time we were here, we made an incredible diving grab for a ground ball that saved the hit and led to the unassisted out at first. And already puts one down over the shortstop's head. First pitch swinging leads to a base hit for Josh Keith. Perhaps a sign of what's to come. Jackson Lester, the right fielder. Quarterback for the Bulldogs football team this past season. 3-sport athlete and rounding it all off with baseball. Hit high and out of play in a hole 0-2. Likely see him shorten up and put something preferably between the infielders. High, and got to be careful as a catcher coming up on those, just because sometimes with the breaking pitches they can curve down, and the umpire can't see the pitch. He's going to call it a ball every time. Look over, about a 6-foot lead over there at first. The pitch, a breaking pitch for strike 3. The outside part of the plate leads to out number 1. Derek Field, the catcher, batting in the 8-hole. What I was so impressed with in that game against or their pass game was just the level of production that's possible from the bottom part of this lineup. When they needed them to come through, they certainly did. Slowing things down as Libas takes a breath. The pitch, high, and a jumping effort from the catcher. The 1-1. Outside, and 2-1 needs a strike to work it even. Otherwise, risking losing him. Not too many times we've seen a pitcher behind an account in this game so far. And baited into swinging at a high fastball. Bailed him out a bit, all even at 2. 2-2, runners on the move. Pitch is a called strike for strike 3. The throw down. It would have been good, but shortstop can't hang on to the ball. Strike for strike 3. The throw down. It would have been good, but shortstop can't hang on. Double play will just lead to the 1 and a stolen base. Second strikeout the evening for Libas. Pitcher steps off, and there will be a quick conference over there on the pitcher's mound. Take one more look. Strike for strike 3. The throw down. It would have been good, but shortstop can't hang on. The ball was coming in really at the same time as the tag. A lot of focus required to make that play. Shane Gardner batting in the 9 spot. But we've certainly seen his ability to hit in the past as he looks at a first pitch ball. Late on this one. All even at 1. Runner on second staying put, it looks like. Nobody holding him on, so he is taking a pretty large lead over there. And a late once more, 1 and 2. Some adjustments probably needing to be made, whether that's scooting back in the box or expecting something off speed like that. Does do a good job of shortening up and keeping it defensive, fouling it off and staying alive. A really late decision to swing there leads to strike 3 and out number 3. Third strikeout of the evening for Libas. Runner stranded on second going into the third. You're watching high school baseball live and free with the OH Report.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Coming back to you for the third inning here in Howard, Ohio. Bryar Householder is making a return to the mound and will face Alex Nagel, designated hitter, the 8-hitter for the Green Wave as he tries to get a bunt down. It'll be foul behind the catcher. Good hustle shown from the runner, looking to run that one out till he heard the foul call. 8-9-1 due up here in the top of the third. On this one, hit to left field. It's over his head, off the wall. He's going to easily going to reach second on a stand-up double. That's why he's the designated hitter. Rocco Capetta, the 9-hitter, now with an opportunity to drive this run home and potentially see the first run of the ball game in what would, believe it or not, be the first earned run against Householder this season. Hit towards right field. Makes the grab for out number one. Runner tags up at second. Right field. Another look there. Makes the grab for out number one. Runner tags up at second. Right on time. So production from the bottom part of the lineup. Troy Johnston leading off this lineup, gets his second trip to the plate, already 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit. This one driven to the outfield, the grab diving, and the runner will score from third. So the Green Wave take a 1-0 lead over the East Knox Bulldogs. The first earned run scored on Householder all season long, and definitely a great squad took it this long, which is unbelievable. Really, at any level, to get this far with such great success. Kane Steffi, the shortstop, struck out his first time up. With a clean set of bases, gets himself a base hit right down the left field line. A sliding effort to stop things. The left fielder does. Runner will dive into second. Field line, a sliding effort to stop things. Left fielder does. Kane Steffi, runner will dive into second after the sacrifice fly, and with 2 outs, we have a runner on second. Aggressive base running to move him over as well was something that I thought they were going to hold him up on first, but trust in his speed. Hopper in the dirt. Miller, Hutchinson flew out to the right fielder last time. Right fielder making that diving grab to rob Hutchinson of a hit. A swing at a pitch towards the low part of the zone. Leads to strike one. Fastball right on it, hit on the ground to left field. They're sending it home. The cutoff man, the play is not in time. A throw down to second, also not in time. So the Green Wave taking a 2-0 lead over the Bulldogs. This defense just needing to take a breath. One of the few times they've bit on the trailing end this season, but they can certainly work their way out. Not out of sight yet, only a 2-0 game. Already a lot of production out of the top part of that lineup for the Bulldogs, so anything's possible early in this ball game. First pitch to McAnthony is a called ball. On this one also gets down. Run's going to score from second. Runner advancing to second, and another RBI double. Some more hitting out of the heart of this lineup brings up Mikey Hess. Time called by the skipper, just bringing everybody down. Give them a chance to cool off. It's pretty warm out here, but also take a collective breath and figure out as a team how they're going to proceed with this. It's a great team. They're KMAC champions, so they've certainly been in spots where they've faced adversity before. This is a team that's played together for a lot of years across a lot of different sports. So runner on second, fresh count to Mikey Hess. Hit on the ground right up the middle. They're going to send him from second. Hitter holding up at first. The throw cut off, and run number 4 here in the third inning crosses the plate on an RBI base hit from Mikey Hess. So hits the batter, Pranitsky, who was 1 for 1 on the day. And he'll stay that way after the HBP. Cooper Libas, the pitcher, who a lot of pressure off his shoulders now that 4 runs have crossed the plate, and all he has to do is come back and defend. A check swing gets him for strike 1. Strike 2, so perhaps Householder starting to find his groove once again. Runner's not being held on as Householder checks him. The pitch popped up, might be in play just a few feet out. So staying alive is Libas. It's still 0-2. Householder able to take this a number of different ways. Seen that breaking pitch really working for him earlier. Can afford a waste pitch. We'll see if he goes back to it. Just has to keep everything in front. Blows a fastball by him, but it's called ball 1. And a swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3, but damage done. 2 runners stranded, but 4 runs cross the plate for the Green Wave. The Bulldogs need a spark. We'll see if they catch it here in the bottom of the third. Stay with us.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Top of the order, starting things off for the Bulldogs, Bryson Davis. Get his second crack at things tonight. Flew out to the center fielder his first time up. A lot of contact already made. Both teams pretty well able to time each other up, but really things broke open in the last half inning. Even count it to Davis. Stuck at one. The pitch is a breaking pitch that he squats at. Might have thought it was coming at him, but eventually curves into the zone for strike two. Called strike three. Bryson Davis makes his way back to the dugout. Caleb Armstrong was hit by a pitch first time up, and Libas already looking calmer. This one driven into the outfield. Center fielder, speedy as ever, makes the grab, covering about 30 feet on that line drive. Now Bryar Householder with 2 outs, trying to get something going for his squad, has been heart of this Bulldogs team. Has had so many people in that supporting role that have stepped up along the season. Householder reaching on an air his first time up. A hard hit ball to the third baseman got by. Now a true hitter's count, 2-0. Outside part of the plate and really painting the corner for strike one. Still a decent count to work with for Householder. Even better one now, 3-1. Shortening up and staying alive, fouling it off the backstop. We have a full count. No beyond. We'll see if Libas goes to the breaking pitch, and no, he doesn't. Goes with the fastball and misses for ball 4. So Householder reaching first base safely on the base on balls. Brings up Caden Wingard. Flew out to the catcher his last time up. Swinging a first pitch strike. Can't come up with anything. Down 0-1. Still a lot of time left in this young ball game. Pretty big lead over there from Householder. Wingard down 0-2. Libas probably looking to get him to chase. Instead throws it on the better part of the zone. It's fouled off. We'll have another 0-2. Pitch out in front of this one, hit to the shortstop. He'll just flip it over to second for out number 3. So Newark Catholic leading this one 4-0 over the East Knox Bulldogs here in Howard, Ohio. Stay with us for the last few innings of this ball game.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Fourth inning here in Howard, Ohio at East Knox High School, as Alex Nagel, who started things off with a double in the last inning, will get his second trip to the plate as he looks at a first pitch strike. Showing bunt, able to get it down, third baseman charging, throwing against his body, and great scoop over there at first as well. Showing bunt, able to get it down, third baseman charging, throwing against his body, and great scoop over there at first as well. Now the 9-hitter Rocco Capetta, who had a sacrifice fly that moved the runner over to third last time, get his second trip to the dish and already down 0-2. The 0-2. Strike number 3. Householder starting to find that groove again. 4th strikeout of the evening for him, but will now face the top of the order. First pitch to Troy Johnston gets him for strike 1. 1 for 1 on the day, has a sacrifice fly RBI that broke this game open, but now is also down 0-2, so not only strong but efficient here in the top of the 4th. Just a bit too inside, 1-2. Foul tip and the catch leads to another strikeout, and out number 3, just getting a foul tip and the catch, barely audible. Going into the bottom of the 4th, the Bulldogs looking to make up 4.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub Kitchen and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Here in the bottom of the 4th, East Knox Bulldogs looking for signs of life, and they'll start things off with Caden Wingard, the 5-hitter. They got to get something going, as gave up 4 in the 3rd and haven't looked back since. A check swing, umpire over at first says he's okay. out in front of this one as it's chopped into the stands. Everyone's okay though, no contact made. In the dirt and outside. So perhaps Wingard working with something here. Libas is behind in the count 2-1. Above the letters, 3-1. Haven't seen too many of these counts so far. Pitcher's really doing a good job of staying competitive. The 3-1. Inside for ball 4. So Caden Ridenauer, makes his way over to first on the base on balls. Makes Ridenauer 0 for 1 on the day after the walk. Flew out to the center fielders first time up. Better fortune this time, bringing up Josh Keith. The one hit for the Bulldogs so far he's responsible for. And pause being taken, no outs, fresh count to Josh Keith, runner over there at first. Time called, skipper will make his way to the mound. And we'll see what they talk about here. It's a hot day, not too high up in pitch count for Libas, but has started to lose a little bit, just a little bit of velocity and maybe a little bit of command. But they do give him the nod and the confidence to continue moving forward after 3 innings of play. Looking to record the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. Looking over, lead being taken over there at first by Ridenauer. The pitch. It's fouled off behind, all even at 1. The look over, the throw is a close play. And it leads to a double play. We'll take another look at that one. Bang, bang. The throw is a I do think that was the right call. So unfortunate for the Bulldogs. Not really much they could do. Really, the residual lead was the only reason it was off. The line drive hit so hard. Hit on the ground, up the middle. Shortstop makes a sliding grab. The throw over to first from his knees. What a play over there at short. Hit on the ground, up the middle. Shortstop makes a sliding grab. The throw over to first. Our player spotlight. So after 4 innings of play, Bulldogs looking for an answer as they trail Newark Catholic 4-0.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection, both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Top of the fifth as Kane Steffi hits a slow roller to short. They do indeed get him there for out number one. Top of the fifth as Kane Steffi hits a slow roller to short, making the web gym over there at short. Grounds out to short himself. Miller Hutchinson get his crack at things. His third trip to the plate tonight, already has an RBI double and was robbed of a hit by the right fielder earlier in the first. A 1-1 count. Hit on the hands towards the football field on the first base side. Umpire says too far inside. We're all leaving it 2. Another look at that one. Close. Umpire says too far inside. We're all leaving it 2. Off the catcher's glove. May have been through the catcher's glove. Looked like he had a good grab on that. We'll stay at 3-2. The full count. Hit towards right field, right fielder charging in, and just short on this one, can't make the grab, rounding towards second and sliding in safely is Hutchinson for his second double of the evening, 2 for 3 on the day. So as we recollect, runner on second, 1 out, bringing up Brian McAnthony. Throw back to second, a weak one, not nearly in time, just keeping the runner honest. Way out in front of the off-speed pitch for strike 2. With an 0-2 count, the pitch is hit on the ground. They're sending him from third. Hitter holds up at first. The throw towards home is not in time, so the Green Wave will pick up one more and have a 5-0 lead over the Bulldogs. Base hit by McAnthony, making it so. His second RBI of the night. Mikey Hess makes his way to the plate as he looks at the first pitch, which is called a ball. Hess with an RBI base hit earlier in the third, flew out to the center fielder in the second. It's hit towards right field, right fielder way out in front of the off speed. Looked like he was expecting fastball all day. Holds up on that one. Good eye by the batter. We have a 3-1 count. Modest lead over there at first. Pitch is just a bit too low. Ball 4 leads to Hess making his way over to first. We have runners on first and second. Owen Prenitsky, his third trip to the plate, 1 for 1 officially, was hit by a pitch earlier on in this contest. Runners on first and second, has ducks on the pond to give his team even more of an insurance. Swings at a first pitch strike. Big cut there, looking to drive something into the gap. Looks at strike 2, so after the pause, Householder works the count 0-2. The pitch, just a bit too high at the letter, says the umpire. Hit towards the third baseman, takes a hard hop, but he reads it well and runs it over to third for the lead out, out number 2. So after the fielder's choice, Cooper Libas, who's 0 for 2 on the day, feeling good and really getting comfortable on the mound over the course of the last couple innings. But is out in front of this one, just able to foul it off. And blows one right by him. It's been that faithful pitch for him all season long. When in doubt, just fire in that fastball. One, 2 is hit towards left field. It's close. Just foul by about 10 feet or so. So we'll have another 1-2 as we reset. Well hit ball, looking to straighten that one out. Too high, we're all even at 2. Instead, it'll hit the batter. But they say it hit the bat. And some explosion. But they say it hit the bat. And collective breath being taken as the batter threw the helmet and the bat. As a result of that, he was hit by a pitch, but the umpire says it hit his bat, which led to strike 3. So after all of that, the dust settles. We're here in the 5th inning stretch, presented to you by Killbuck Savings Bank. And so far tonight, it's been all Newark Catholic. They have 9 hits in this contest to East Knox 1. They do have an error to their record early on, the early signs of life from the Bulldogs, but stranding those runners on. No errors by the Bulldogs. They've been able to keep it relatively clean on the defensive front, able to keep everything in front of them. Now with 3 more trips to the plate, trying to do as much as they can to work back in this one. So we'll see Derek Field, Shane Gardner, and Brayson Davis due up here in the bottom part of the 5th inning. Trying to get something going, especially if Field and Gardner can get on, lead into that beginning part of the lineup, really the heart. They do give Libas the nod as he stays on the mound after the fireworks. Infield having a word with their pitcher as we're getting set and ready to go for the bottom of the 5th. Way out in this, looking for a big cut. Derek Field unable to come up with it. Down 0-1. Able to time this one up a bit better, but still fouling it off. 0-2. There was some movement in the bullpen earlier in the last half inning for the Green Wave. Kane Steffi getting some work in the bullpen. One, two, he looks at for strike 3. Another look there. 1-2, he looks at for strike 1, brings up Shane Gardner. Fifth strikeout of the night for Libas. As he fires in a fastball to Shane Gardner. Fouled it off, catcher holding on, strike 2. The 0-2. The breaking pitch gets him for strike 3, so back-to-back strikeouts for Libas. So this will bring up Brayson Davis. It's 0 for 3 on the day with the strikeout, or 0 for 2 on the day with the strikeout. Davis looks at a first pitch strike. This one's too high. I'll leave it at 1. Been working really well with that fastball Libas has as he settled in. Some signs of nerves, I think, early on in this one. Curveball hanging, hit to the shortstop slowly, though. It's going to be a close play, and they do end up getting him by a step. Out number 3, final 2 innings of play coming up. East Knox got to make up 5 if they want to stay in this one. Stay with us for the conclusion of this ball game.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Top of the 6th here at Howard, Ohio. East Knox High School. The Green Wave get their 6th trip to the plate tonight. Alex Nagel, the 2nd trip to the plate, the 8-hitter. So we'll see 8-9-1 for the Green Wave due up in this half inning. The 0-2 is fouled off behind. Good job by the hitter is staying in it. Slow swing hit towards left field, and fairly routine play there and left for out number 1. So after the fly out, Rocco Capetta. Sacrifice fly and a strikeout to his record so far in this one. Swing and a miss, a big cut there, leads to strike 1. After the break, we'll resume with an 0-1, a breaking pitch that he's way out in front of. Blows the payoff pitch by him for strike 3 and out number 2. Seventh strikeout for Householder so far. Now facing the top of the order in the way of Troy Johnston. 1 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. Nobody on here looking to get something started on a 2-out rally for the Green Wave. A chopper hit towards the third baseman, fielded on 2 hops. A throw over to first is not in time. We'll take one more look at that one, as that was baseman fielded on 2 hops. A throw over to first is not in. So an infield hit brings up Kane Steffi. Steffi grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. This one popped way up in the infield. First baseman under it and calling it. Moves a bit to his right, but he does make the grab for out number 3. 2 more opportunities for the Bulldogs to get back into this one, but Newark feels like they're cruising. Stay with us for the bottom of the 6th coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the bottom of the 6th inning here. This is the Bulldogs, who have struggled to get something going tonight, look for a spark. Caleb Armstrong first up to the dish, leading things off, the 2-hitter in the Bulldog lineup. 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch his first time up as the second batter. Called strike. Not too sure about that one. Hit on the ground hard. It takes a bad hop right over the shortstop's head. The second hit of the ball game for the Bulldogs comes in the way of the base hit by Caleb Armstrong. The second hit of the ball game for the Bulldogs comes in the way of the base hit by Caleb. Now with the runner on first, Bryar Householder reached on an error and was later walked. He's trying to get something going and avoid the loss on his record. This is the heart of the Bulldogs lineup. This is exactly where they want to be if they want to mount a comeback, but everyone in this lineup able to produce. I've seen a lot of fastballs lately from Libas, has really been working for him. We'll see when he starts to favor that off speed. And there he does on the breaking pitch for strike number 2, so perhaps a bit of a surprise to Householder instead of seeing it on the payoff pitch like they usually have, going back to him at an even count. A look over the pitch is hit hard and it gets by. Back-to-back base hits by the Bulldogs. There are now runners on first and gets second. By. Back-to-back base hits by the Bulldogs. There are now runners on advantage of the Bulldogs, as it's been hard for the left side of that infield to keep it in front. It's like a reaction ball. So after only being able to collect one hit so far in the ball game in this inning here, Bulldogs picking up 2. Way out in front of this one is Caden Wingard. One of those runs back now. Is able to get a piece of it. Runner retreating and maybe could have made a play there for the tag up, but we'll have one out and the runners will stay put. Caden Ridenauer will get his shot. Nobody holding the runners on. Big lead over there at second. This one's popped up towards the visitor's side. It'll be behind the dugout for strike 1. With one out, runners on first and second. Infield fly rule is in effect. Out in front of the breaking pitch, now down 0-2. Libas, an 0-2 pitch. Able to hit it towards the right field side. Right fielder able to make the grab. What a play over there. I couldn't believe it. He bobbled it a bit. Right fielder. So the runner at second able to make the grab and advance over to third. So we have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Now Josh Keith looking for some 2-out hitting with a runner in scoring position. Already has a hit to his record, but grounded into a double play his last time up. Grounded into a double play, lined out to the first baseman. First baseman standing right on the bag to make the tag for out number 2. Hit high towards the middle. Looked like it might have gotten down between all the fielders, but the center fielder ultimately calling it off and making the grab for out number 3. Bulldogs strand 2 more as they trail this one 5-0 to the Newark Catholic Green Wave.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Just one more inning of baseball to play here in Howard, Ohio, as the East Knox Bulldogs trailing in this one 5-0 over the invading Newark Catholic. Green Wave, the Green Wave picking up the first half of the series so far back in March. Again, getting the better of the Bulldogs here at home. Householder, as he's gotten deeper into this game, has gotten more and more efficient. Really that one inning that he'd like to forget, as he blows it by him for strike 3. Miller Hutchinson goes down on strikes. Brian McAnthony make his way to the dish, 2 for 3 with the strikeout, but 2 RBIs to his record, a double and a base hit to his credit. The off speed gets him. We're all even at 1. Householder earning himself a 1-2 count. Going with the fastball. McAnthony sitting on it on the way, all the way, but still out in front. Second strikeout of the inning. Now Householder looking to strike out the side and send his guys in with a bit of momentum. Hess is 1 for 2 on the day, the base hit RBI. Hit on the ground, shortstop fielding it, having a bit of trouble with it. The throw over to first gets him, they say. Hit on the ground for out number 3, so heading back into the dugout. The Bulldogs have just 3 outs to work with to get back into this ball game. Stay with us for the conclusion coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub Kitchen and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bulldogs with just 3 outs to work with, as Libas will get the nod, looking to complete this shutout. The first pitch to Jackson Lester is a hard fastball in for a strike. 7, 8, 9 due up in the Bulldogs lineup. Out in front of this one, a big cut from Lester. Can't come up with anything. Now down to 0-2. And 3 pitches, strikes him out. Down to just 2 outs. That brings up Derek Field. Field with a pair of strikeouts already, looking to avoid the trio. Again out in front of this one, and Libas maybe taking something off or working off speed a little bit more. Really had the better of the Bulldogs. Going back to that fastball, blows it by him, chases just a bit high. And ball called outside off the corner. Immaculate inning out the window. Again low, so good eye from Field, works it even, gives himself a little bit more comfort at the plate. Pops it up, foul, shortening up and staying alive. Called strike 3. Called strike 3. So now down to their final out. Shane Gardner makes his way to the plate. A pair of strikeouts to his record thus far, looking to change his fortunes and get a 2-out rally going for his Bulldog squad. Thinks about this one, but takes it for strike 1. Now down 0-2, the Bulldogs down to their final strike. A big swing and a miss, out number 3. This ball game is over. Newark Catholic picking up the victory here, 5-0 over the East Knox Bulldogs. Stay with us for the post-game show and the MVP interview coming up next.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub, Kitchen, and Tap is back, and we do game day differently. Offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub, Kitchen, and Tap has something for everyone.
pitched a complete game, picked up the win, a shutout as well, 9 strikeouts in the game. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So this is a team that you played earlier on. You picked up a pretty close victory in that one, but East Knox, of course, having a fantastic season. How are you preparing coming into this game, knowing that you're facing a pretty stellar squad?
I think our focus mainly throughout practice was just putting the bat on the ball. We knew they had a really good pitcher, and I think our focus definitely was just trying to hit backside in the gap and not trying to do too much with the ball.
And you guys did really well in that 3rd inning, able to get right on those fastballs from Householder. What was kind of that point where you switched on? Maybe, was it a certain pitch or a certain batter where you realized we have this one?
I think just we were the first ones to grab momentum in that 3rd inning, and I think we never really gave it back. And earlier in the year we struggled with that. We didn't hit the ball as well as we could, and I think now, since it's May, we've kind of turned it on, and we've been getting momentum early in the game.
So as we get deeper into this tournament, I'm sure you're hopeful for your season. You've got a lot of trust in your team. What makes you most excited and most hopeful for the rest of the season?
I think just that we've proven that we can compete with anybody in the state. We beat 2 of the top-ranked teams in the state in Alder and Heath, so I think we're not afraid of anybody. We know what we have, we know what we're capable of, and we know we can compete with anybody.
Awesome. Anyone you want to shout out tonight?
Just my whole team, especially Rocco, my catcher, and then Kane Stefano and Prismirski. They've been 2 of the other sophomores up with us, and I think we've all kind of banded together and bonded over that, and I think our team as a whole is super close, and we fight for each other.
Awesome. Sounds like you got a good support system around you. Cooper Labus, our MVP player of the game, presented to you by Knox Community Hospital. Congrats.
Thank you.
She got that.
Mazza's restaurant in Mount Vernon offers Italian classics perfected for generations. Featuring house specialties enjoyed since the family opened its doors in 1939. Headlined by the famous Mazza salad, along with all new flavors and convenient features, like our Neapolitan-style pizzas and easy online ordering for both pickup and delivery. Visit Mazzas.com for weekly specials and make Mazza's your choice for a dining experience over 70 years in the making.
An icon is returning to the heart of Apple Valley. The Pub Kitchen and Tap is back, and we do game day differently, offering a brand new patio, all new bar with a wide variety on tap, and plenty of big screen TVs to ensure you never miss the big play. Our menu has a diverse selection of both food and drink, so there will always be plenty for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want to catch the big game or just enjoy a night out with the family, the Pub Kitchen and Tap has something for everyone.
Mazza's restaurant Mount Vernon offers Italian classics perfected for generations. Featuring house specialties enjoyed since the family opened its doors in 1939. Headlined by the famous Mazza salad, along with all new flavors and convenient features, like our Neapolitan-style pizzas and easy online ordering for both pickup and delivery. Visit Mazzas.com for weekly specials and make Mazza's your choice for a dining experience over 70 years in the making.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, bringing you the Killbuck Savings Bank postgame show. Newark Catholic getting the better of East Knox Bulldogs in this one, 5-0. Let's take a look at the stats. Newark Catholic winning this one 5-0. 10 hits, really was a hit parade. 3 hits to the East Knox Bulldogs. Only 1 error in the contest. This one committed by Newark Catholic, the Green Wave. Wrapping things up, I'm Bryce Coder with Colin Chris on the cameras tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.